Today is my birthday, and so then we have barking dogs. I'm taking Abby out for a walk. I give myself the day off if my birthday coincides with a clinic day, because I think it's important to give yourself a day, and that's something I've done for a long time. But I got up and went for a run this morning, and a couple of things that I was thinking about. I was listening to the couple of Allie on the Run shows where she did Motherhood Mondays recently, and just how different even just the last 10 years have been. Like, I was thinking about, 10 years ago, I was really big and pregnant with my youngest, and we didn't have forums to talk about anything in pregnancy and postpartum. Not really podcasts, not really, social media really wasn't a thing. And how much has changed, not only in how we gather information, but just the information that's there, how open we are talking about how it's hard to be pregnant and work and exercise and do all the things, how hard it is to find a delivery scenario and medical providers that you trust, and how important it is to find the right stuff for you. And I just remember just how hard it was in postpartum. And, we were lucky enough to, have little moms groups and stuff like that, and how hard it's been for moms recently in the last, 4 years with the pandemic and not having those little communities. So we've come a long way as far as information accessibility, being open to sharing things, just like a lot of stuff, but there's still just so much more to go. And in the midst of all this too, I'm thinking, okay, coming up, it's my 47th birthday. And I was trying to think, my mom had 2 kids in college when she was 47. There's 6 years between my little brother and I, and my older sister's 2 years older. Like, my mom was down to 1. She was almost empty nest by the time she was my age. And I'm like, damn, we still have puberty to go and all that kind of stuff. It's just different. And I hope that, and I do see that more moms are just more open about talking about how hard it is, and how, we're in the sandwich generation trying to match what our perception of our childhood was, and perception of, the roles that our moms held with what we're trying to navigate now. And neither is good or bad, it's just different. Sorry, I'm like totally washed out and overexposed here. It's just different. And that's okay. And I'm glad that we're having more conversations. I'm glad that there's more information out there. I'm glad there's more research. But there's more work to do. And I think that's good news, bad news. That's the exciting part. It's the good news because I know what I'm going to be doing for the next, for the foreseeable future. It's not like, oh, yep, we've solved all the problems. And I like having things to navigate and people to help and that kind of stuff. So I'm excited about that. But I'm also daunted a little bit, like, okay, we still got more work to do here. And then obviously the next adventures, perimenopause and menopause. So I feel like for me, my personal journey and professional journey are going to coincide again. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. So stay tuned for the next episode. But I would love to know, like, for you, where do you still feel like we've got the biggest challenges? Where are you still having a hard time finding information, whether it be parenting or workouts or hormones, or where do you feel like that next big challenge is? I would love to know. And if you're not in your 40s yet, where do you think you're going to be in your 40s? Because I am definitely not where I thought I would be. It's actually better. It's all good. It's all good. And Abby definitely needs a sniff. This is a sniffy walk this morning. So happy Tuesday.